MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with a bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He comes into this one having taken the starter deep in 3 prior at-bats. That's a pretty good indicator that he likes facing this guy, and he sees the ball well out of his hand. He could be in for a big game.
Clayton Kershaw will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona, center fielder, A.J. Collins.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. The windup and the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
First offering on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Here's the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Just underway here in Southern California. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Set and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Mark Madsen. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew Toles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there at the knees, strike one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Here's Greinke's 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here's another 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 3-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Man, I don't think he could have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Drill that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll flip this on to Greinke covering for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. Career line against Greinke. He's got 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark Madsen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Madsen.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. This one's down to third. Turner has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Yasmani Tomas. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Stepping up now, David Peralta. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Peralta can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
So 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Barnes goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Dodgers, Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So here's Matt Kemp now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Austin Barnes will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1. Liner in there for a base hit. Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. It swung on and missed. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Henry Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Kemp at second with 2 down. Nope. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for LA. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping into the box, Nick Ahmed, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball.
Count 1-0.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball.
D-Rock.
2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And he fouls this one off. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Alex Avila is on deck. And he struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A ball and no strikes. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in right. Foul. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Kemp has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 20, Zach Greinke.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Diamondbacks, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Kershaw is ready. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Third inning, no score to this point. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Next up for Los Angeles, Clayton Kershaw.
Leading off for the Dodgers, Edgar Clayton Kershaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. 1 out.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Cole.
Digging in, Andrew Toles. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
The 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
A 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 3-1. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Turner. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zack Greinke. Still 0-0. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Popped him up. Bellinger has a play. One down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now one hit fouled over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here's the pitch. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
There's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Now a snap move over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch out, nothing doing. Marte stands at first with 1 out. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And now they're going to tag the runner from first out as he was for some reason trying for third. It's a double play and it ends the inning. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as the 2016 National League Rookie of the Year, Corey Seager, settles in to start things out. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Avila over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Bellinger, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Popped up. Madsen is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0.
Leading off for Arizona, third baseman, Mark Madsen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike. The 2-1 home. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Waiting on it his toes. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 24, Yasmani Tomas.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Kershaw looks in. First pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Halfway home, still no score. Now at the plate, Matt Kemp, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Fielder, Matt Kemp.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. And he misses again, ball 3.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Under it now is Tomas, and Yasmani's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Striding into the box, Austin Barnes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Barnes, a California native, actually. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. But that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Ready for another chance? Henry Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a strike. Barnes leads off first with 1 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1. Runners on first with one down. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are two down.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
2 out with the man at first. Pulled toward right center field. Marte over to his left. And that ends the inning. Dodgers leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Alex Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Missed with a slider. So 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Zach Greinke, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. and he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 1-2. This is foul right side. One and two. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Center fielder, number 11, A.J. Collins.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Ahmed, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We are still scoreless. Digging in once again, Andrew Toles. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Center fielder, Andrew Toles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Bounce it to the left side. Manson ranges to his left. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Justin Turner. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way.
Himself a chance much longer than an average
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners going. Hit down the line at first. Popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. And that's exactly what that was. Soft line to left field. Nice job.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1-0 the count. Runners are at first and second with one away. Nope. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Set. Here's the 2-2. Flying toward right center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Now batting, left fielder, Matt.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Puig stands at second with 2 gone. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On to the 7th here in game 1. Dodgers out in front 2-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Seared down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Seager to stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Mark Madsen fouled off. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Kershaw's ready. Here it is on 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 2 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Puig is going to get there, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Fernando Salas gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Fernando Salas.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip.
Austin Barnes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first pitch to him. Well struck down the right field line, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Here now the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
0-1 pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a soft liner, but this is a foul ball. swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Sanchez at second with 2 down. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1 pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. The 2-2. Bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, you know, Dero, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Three and 0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. There's a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one. Been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So striding forward now, David Peralta, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
To 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andrew Chafin is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 40.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Here's Corey Seager. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now the 1-0 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Two balls and a strike. Chafin has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Three and one is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And a full count now, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Madsen takes it in, and that's out number one.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Standing in, Yasiel Puig. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
And it's fouled away. 2-2. He was laid off, and the count runs full.
He's certainly well aware the bullpen is armed and ready, but he doesn't want to give this one away. He wants that shutout. He cannot lose this guy right here.
3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. He'll try again, 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver pitch number 120. Grounded to the right. Sanchez in the hole. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken their first step as they claim game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Clayton Kershaw, put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
You know,